This is a story I wrote, and it's titled My Dad's Unbelievable Story, Untold by Him. There is an Okanagan teaching from my great-grandmother, my Grandma Dirty Lake. Granddaughter, do not stand over your child and cry. Your tears will fall down her chubby cheeks, and she will not know why she is crying. This story belongs to my dad. I struggle whether or not to share this story with you. Not because it is unbelievable, but because it has to deal with my dad's personal dignity. He was a well-known political speaker, advocate, and teacher. He would not want to be seen as having any weakness. So I went for a long walk and walked in the cold, fresh air here in Nanaimo amongst the great cedars, the rocks, and the eagles. Can I take his story? Is his story mine to share? Is it okay, Dad, to tell your story? And as I watched the stream grow into the river, my question was answered. My dad's story runs through me. His experiences affect me, affect my brothers and my sister today. All of us fear the dentist. He was a boy sent to an Indian residential school. It was the law. There was no choice. It was done. It's as the river flows. Then many years later, this boy became a man. He had 3 sons and 2 daughters. We will forever remember him with tenderness when we think about how he clacked his teeth. I remember the smell and taste of denture paste. There was never a question of why. It's as the river flows. Then one day, I happened to be with my dad. He had a specialist appointment out at UBC, a dental surgeon referral. The dental office was sterile and documents up on the wall. The room had one formal family picture. The man in his suit came in and spoke. Mr. Paul, I have reviewed your dental images. He had an almost sadness that reached his eyes. My dad became stiff, folded his arms, leaned forward. I didn't come here for that. I don't need your pity. My dad looked at me. My dad's body language telling me, pay attention to what he was saying. I'm here to find out if there's anything that you can do to help me. Mr. Paul, no disrespect. But I need to take the dental history of what happened to you. This will assist in the medical management of your care. It is just that I recognize that there has been a significant trauma and scarring along your gums. Can you tell me, to the best of your knowledge, what happened? My dad studied him up and down. Would I tell him? Or would I avoid telling him? It was a fair question. My dad decided to tell him. First, I'm not here for your pity. I do not want any of your emotional looks. I will tell you what happened. I was brought to Cooper Island Indian Residential School. I was about 11 years old when this happened. A dentist came in to examine my mouth. Then I was brought into another room. My ankles were buckled, my arms, my chest, my forehead. It was a damn good day, because when they opened my mouth, every single tooth was pulled in one sitting. Nothing was given for freezing. My face swelled, my eyes swelled, and God bless my sister Cecilia. She gave me water. Weeks passed. and my mouth got rotten. I was taken back to that chair. There was no fight left in me. I was too weak. The dentist pinched off all the rotten gums. I remember becoming so skinny, but I lived. I survived. My dad looked at me. Stop that. You stop that right now. You have nothing to cry about. I wiped the tears from my face. And my dad, he went back to his story. Today, I have never been able to eat solid foods. All my foods had to be soft. No matter how much polydent paste I use inside my dentures, I cannot chew anything or even semi-hard food. And if I try, my gums break down, and then I'm on an even softer diet. It was a sudden realization. That's right. Everything he ate was mashed and soft, without body. To my knowledge, this surgeon corrected this for my dad, and during the last 10 years of his life, he was able to enjoy foods that he could chew. He never did talk about what happened to him. He never talked about the pain. He taught us that trauma will either make you resilient or weak. You make your own choice, you create your own luck. Above all, he would say, people have to heal with dignity, or they will not heal at all. It's been 22 years since my dad is gone, but the river still runs through us.